Learners' feelings are also given importance in the next method we will see demonstrated. Psychologist James Asher's method, total physical response, is being offered as an example of a general approach called the Comprehension Approach. The Comprehension Approach, as the name suggests, places value on students' understanding the target language and thus emphasizes the listening skill. Other examples of this approach are Krashen and Terrell's The Natural Approach and Winitz's materials, The Learnables. Asher bases his method on the observation that a baby spends many months listening to the people around it, long before it ever says a word. The child has the time to try to make sense out of the sounds it hears. No one tells the baby that it must speak. The child chooses to speak when it is ready. Moreover, according to Asher, much of the linguistic input directed to the child contains commands. Look for how Asher's observations about child language acquisition have influenced his approach to second language learning. My colleague, Kathleen Graves, will present total physical response.
Today we're going to learn about cleaning the house, something I'm sure that everybody loves to do. We all need to clean the house. Maybe not everybody loves to do it, but it is something we need to do. And in order to clean the house, we need a brush. Yep, we need a brush. We need a sponge, okay? We need a dust cloth. We need a vacuum cleaner, right? And we need a broom. Okay. Could I have someone come up here to the front and be a volunteer? Thank you very much, Hassan. Okay, Hassan, I'd like you to point to the vacuum cleaner. Okay, could you point to the sponge? Okay, could you point to the brush? Okay, could you point to the broom? That's right, could you point to the dust cloth? Okay, could you point to the broom? Okay, point to the vacuum cleaner. Okay, point to the sponge. Okay, point to the brush. Point to the vacuum cleaner. Point to the broom. Point to the dust cloth. Okay, good, thank you. Could you sit down? Okay, so I'd like the whole class to do that. Point to the dust cloth. Okay, point to the brush. Okay, point to the dust cloth. Okay, don't point to the brush. Okay, could you point to the vacuum cleaner, the broom, and then the dust cloth? Okay, could you point to the sponge, the vacuum cleaner, and then the brush? Okay, very good. Now, we're going to use the sponge to wipe the counter. Okay, now, we visited a house the other day, do you remember? And we saw here was the sink. This is the sink, and here was, this area was the counter. Okay, and we use the sponge to wipe the counter. Okay, so let's try this together. Watch me. I'm sweeping the floor. I'm vacuuming the rug. Okay, I'm scrubbing the sink. I'm wiping the counter, and I'm dusting the bookshelves. Okay. So let's just try the actions. Okay, could someone come up here and do the actions with me? Okay, Gideon, thank you. Okay, we don't need to use these. We can just pretend. Okay, we're going to sweep the kitchen floor. Sweep, right, okay? And then what will we do next? We'll wipe off the counter, okay? And then we're going to scrub the kitchen sink, okay? And then we're going to go into the living room and we're going to vacuum the rug. And then we're going to dust the bookshelves. Okay, so I'm just going to say something. We'll do it together. Dust the bookshelves. Okay, vacuum the rug. Okay, sweep the floor. Scrub the sink. Okay, wipe the counter. Okay, and did we forget one? Dust the bookshelves again. Okay, thank you very much. Could you sit down? Okay, now, everyone will do it together. How about if everybody stands up? Okay. So let's first vacuum the rug. Okay. Dust the bookshelves. Okay. Wipe the counter. Scrub the sink. Okay. And sweep the floor. Okay, good. Now, sweep the floor, then vacuum the rug. That's right. So we sweep the floor, and then we vacuum the rug. Okay. Dust the bookshelf, then wipe the counter. Okay, so we dusted the bookshelf, and then we wiped the counter. Okay. Scrub the sink, and then wipe the counter. Okay, so we scrub the sink, and then we wipe the counter. Okay, let's go into the living room, and we'll, yeah, thank you. Dust the bookshelves and vacuum the rug. Oh, good. You're very good house cleaners. That's great. Okay, why don't we sit down? Now, let's have, let's see, Enda, tell Gideon to scrub the sink. Okay, thank you. Gideon, tell Jesus to vacuum the rug. Okay. Jesus, tell Alphonse to wipe the counter.
Wipe the counter.
Okay. Alphonse, tell Abderrahmane to vacuum the rug.
Vacuum the rug.
Now, the next thing we have to do is I'm going to ask you to scrub the sink. Scrub the sink. Scrub the sink. Okay, now, we're going to scrub the sink quickly. Okay, now, scrub the sink carefully. Carefully, carefully, okay? Wipe the counter quickly. Okay, wipe the counter carefully. Okay. Sweep the floor carefully. Now sweep it quickly. Okay. Vacuum the rug quickly. Okay. Now vacuum it carefully. Carefully. Okay. Let's see. Scrub the sink quickly and then vacuum the floor carefully. Oh, good. Okay. Now, dust the bookshelves carefully and then vacuum the floor quickly. Okay. Vacuum the rug carefully, dust the bookshelf quickly, and then run into the kitchen and sweep the floor quickly. Uh-oh. Some people are dusting the floor. Some people are dusting the bookshelf carefully, and some are dusting it quickly. Vacuum the rug carefully, and then dust the bookshelf quickly. Okay, good job. Thank you. Okay, no, wait, don't sit down. Let's go into the kitchen now and scrub the sink quickly, wipe the counter carefully, and then sweep the floor carefully. Good job. Thank you very much. Please sit down. Sonia, wipe the counter carefully. Keep wiping. Yudi, while Sonia is wiping the counter, sweep the floor carefully and scrub the sink quickly. Okay. Now tell Sonia to stop wiping the counter.
Stop wiping.
Okay, good. Let's see. Anna Greta, tell Siti to dust the bookshelves quickly.
Dust the bookshelves quickly.
Okay. Edwin, while Siti is dusting the bookshelves, vacuum the rug carefully. Okay. Said, tell Edwin to stop vacuuming the rug.
Stop vacuuming the rug.
Okay. Tell Siti to stop dusting the bookshelves.
Stop dusting
Let's ask some questions. Who Who likes to clean the house? Raise your hand. Aha. Hassan likes to clean the house. Maria likes to clean the house. Only 2 people? Okay. Maria and Hassan like to clean the house. Okay. Point, who doesn't like to clean the house? Who doesn't like to clean the house? Raise your hand. Okay, you don't like to clean the house. You don't like to clean the house. You don't like to clean the house. You don't like to clean that. You don't like. Hassan, you don't like to clean the house. Okay. I like to clean the house. No, it's relaxing, you know. Okay, I like to clean the house. Who likes to clean the house? Raise your hand. Maria. Oh, you like to clean. Does it like to clean the house? Like Yudi, Jesus, Horacio, Hassan, Maria, and we all like to clean the house. Okay, good. So point to someone who likes to clean the house. Right. Okay. Point to someone who doesn't like to clean the house. So this is some of the vocabulary that we learned today. Scrub the sink with a brush. We'll stay in the kitchen. Wipe. Wipe the counter. With a sponge, okay. Do you have any questions about any of these words?
Why do you use dust cloth?
Dust cloth?
Yeah, like that.
This is a dust cloth instead of a
Toilet, or yeah, it's not like a small toilet.
Okay, a dust cloth. Okay, we also have a duster, something that looks with feathers. Okay, we have a duster, but it's very hard to find dusters now. It's very difficult to find dusters, so usually we just use a dust cloth. Okay. Yeah. Okay, then here's your homework. Now, I have all of the vocabulary we learned today on these sheets of paper, and I would like you to study it, and then in our next lesson, we will practice giving each other the commands, okay, telling each other to do these things, okay? So we'll pass the homework out. You take it, and you take it. Okay, thank you very much.
As we have seen, imperatives can be useful linguistic devices because meaning in the target language can often be conveyed through actions. In addition, retention is thought to be enhanced when learners respond physically. The teacher's commands do increase in complexity, but it's important that she not move too quickly. Students should feel successful, as feelings of success and low anxiety facilitate learning. Also, when the students do make an error, correction should be carried out in a non-threatening manner, perhaps by just repeating the command and giving students an opportunity to self-correct. From time to time, the teacher changes the order in which she issues commands so students do not memorize fixed routines. She also gives commands which combine previous imperatives in unexpected ways, as students need to understand more than the commands used in the training. Besides, novelty is also motivating and can be fun. Language learning is more effective when it's fun. In the lesson we saw, the students did not do much speaking. They will later, however, when they are ready to do so. They, too, will begin by giving commands. Students are expected to make errors when they first begin speaking. Teachers should be tolerant of them. Work in the fine details of the language should be postponed until students have become somewhat proficient.